Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this how to play video I'm going to take a look at Contra Warlock. Well, the first iteration of Contra Warlock I came up with for Boomsday anyway. Boomsday brought about a very heavy combo meta. Playing Control, very difficult in this meta. There are tons of decks that just kill you in a single turn, whether it's with Topsy-Turvy or with Mechatoon or with Malygos. You just die right from hand too. So, however, there is one class, there's one last defender of control decks, and that is Warlock. It's fun, but it's also depressing at the same time, because Warlock is the only control class that has tools to beat these combo decks, and there are two tools in particular. There's the Gnome Ferrado, which removes a random card from your opponent's deck, so you win like one game in 20 thanks to Gnome Ferrado. Yay! Cool and everything. And then there is the Demonic Project. Each player transforms a random minion in their hand into a demon. Say you're facing a Mechatoon Priest. Mechatoon Priest, going into the last turn, they are going to have only 5 minions in their hand, and they need each one of those to pull off their combo. When you Demonic Project, on that turn when they're going for the final combo turn, they can never win. Technically, they still could win, because they could still get the Mechatoon on the board, they just can't kill it on that turn. So you need to be able to silence away the Death Rattle, and then you can't lose. And that's why the deck also carries 2 copies of Silence, so that once you take away the condition that allows people to kill Mechatoon, whether you do it with the Demonic Project, or whether you do it with the Skulking Geist in case of Druid, you always have that silence effect available afterwards, so that once the 10-10 hits the board, it becomes a regular 10-10, and as a Warlock you should be able to survive a regular 10-10. This deck has been a lot of fun to play. It is still a bit unrefined. The first adjustment I made to this deck, actually I started initially with one Demonic Project, was that I met a double Florist Malygos Druid, so I switched to 2 Demonic Projects at the expense of 1 Gnome Ferrado. So that's the first change that I made to the deck, and I'm considering further changes. In particular, I am uncertain about the fate of the Death Rattle and Kill package, which is the Dark Pact, Voodoo Doll, Possessed Lackeys. These sort of go together, but maybe cutting one Dark Pact, maybe cutting Dark Pact altogether, maybe cutting some lackeys, maybe adding the skull, maybe just skull and no lackeys, or one skull, one lackey. It's still very difficult to say what is optimal. You may notice that this deck is not running Rin currently. Rin is great in heavy control matchups, but you also need to have a way to kill Rin immediately in those matchups, so that you can play around silence. And Sacrificial Pact doesn't do that, so you need Dark Pact, or you need Umbra, or you need Ratcatcher, you need something like that to have that Rin combo. And I simply felt that in the current meta there are not enough control decks around to justify running such a combo and using those card slots for such a thing. Another change that I'm still considering is to put in a second Sacrificial Pact, because Sacrificial Pact and Demonic Project have this very sweet synergy. You're going to have demons that you can kill in order to heal up, and also you're always going to give your opponent some demons that you can then kill and heal up, and do that for free. Overall, I think these are the cards that Contra Warlock consists of, very close anyway. There's basically Skull of Manari and Stonehill Defender, which would be other options for Contra Warlock, and not much else. So something like this is going to be the package. Giggling Inventor as a new card makes appearance here. Very solid tool to fight against aggro, and also because there will be lots of minions with low attack here, they get to do some chip damage on opponent's minions, which also enables you to set up better defile boards. And ultimately you just grind your opponent out with this deck, with the power of Bloodreaver Gul'dan and all the removal pieces that you have. A fun first take on Contra Warlock, so if you were afraid that Control is dead, rest assured, Control is not dead in Boomsday. At worst, Contra Warlock is the only control deck that survives, but at least this one deck will survive. As always, I've prepared some gameplay material of this deck for you, so let's go take a look at some Control gameplay. I think we'll roll on with these. Maybe I didn't need to keep the ooze. I mean, if it's melee, I do need to remove the twig when it is down to 1 charge. And well, I need Geist if it's some kind of combo. We'll see. So I could either make a minion, but I think at this point I just still want more cards. I want to get to my Geist, I want to get to my Gul'dan. He got most of his cards. But what kind of druid is this going to be? Do I want... if... I can heal. If my hand size is too full, that's also a problem. Like if I go to 8 cards now, because he's obviously going to have Naturalizes there. So I think I'm just jamming the Gnome Ferrado on the board now. See what I can do with that. I remove some ramp. Okay. Well, removing ramp is not that impressive yet. Well, we have the Geist coming in a few turns. 7 cards in hand. I don't want to go to 8 cards. Do I want to go with the Giggling Inventor next turn? He might answer with the Spreading Plague if he's so inclined. This is coin into Nourish for ramp. Yep, he's ramping up. Ooh, and a Tyrant too. Fine, fine. We attack into the Tyrant and we play a Giggling Inventor. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get some hellos down there. Is it already Geist turn next turn? Is it going to be a big druid? Oh, that is interesting. Big druid, eh? I'm going to have to Geist next turn, right? I can kill this now. What if he runs Swipe? Well, he runs Swipe, but it's unlikely to play Swipe here, so I will hit here. And I'll play the Lackey. So that next turn I can pack the Lackey and then I can play the Geist. He's unlikely to play any kind of spell this turn over a big minion. Does want to go for a spell after all. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, it could be Togwaggle. So I could kill one of these and then I could pack this and then I could Geist after that. Or I can't set up a good Defile board here. I think that will do. I hit here and there and there. But I pack this to pull a Void Lord. And then I play the Geist to remove Spellstones and Naturalizes. So no Naturalized threats, no Spellstone threats. Does this mean that I have to play the Demonic Project this turn? Do I lose if I don't play the Demonic Project? I might lose if I don't play the Demonic Project. He wouldn't play this if he didn't have the combo pieces in hand, right? So let me see. I can do Defile and I can do Spellstone, which will kill this, and then I can do the Demonic Project. That's the line. I hit here, I hit here, I Spellstone here, then I'll Defile, then I'll have to play the Demonic Project. But I hit Alexstrasza. I didn't hit the Malygos, so this might not be enough. And I also lost my own Ooze. I had 3 minions and I lost the Ooze. So this is actually a Mali kind of deck. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, now he has the discounted minion still in hand, and that discounted minion is Malygos. And I will lose the game. I also can't remove the twig anymore. That's rough. I didn't see that happening. I still have to kill the Lich King too. What can save me? I'm not sure what could even save me here. So I have to kill the Lich King. And I guess I need to trade this one away too. But this is not looking good. Yeah, I was more prepared to see that like Togwaggle Azalina combo coming down. But now I didn't get that. So he has a discounted Malygos probably in hand then, if he's running Alexstrasza. And that means that I will not be able to win this. He also has another Spreading Plague left. Does he run double Spreading Plague? I'm not sure. I need to tap to get more cards, right? I'm afraid I do. Doomsayer doesn't really save me. Let's try to burn some damage spells. I burn Ultimate Infestation, that's probably not strong enough. I can play the Lackey. We'll see, maybe he has another Spreading Plague, maybe he doesn't. But yeah, that Malygos... I haven't been able to burn any Moonfires. He was running double Spreading Plague. I thought maybe he was running just one, because it seems that double Spreading Plague would be a little bit less used right now, but he seems to be happy rocking it. Can I go down to 23? So if he gets single Malygos, but what if he gets Malygos and Floop? Malygos and Floop, then double Moonfire is 22. No, it's double Moonfire, yeah, it's 22. I don't think I can win anymore. Any moment when he gets the Moonfires together with Swipe, that's going to be it. I believe I need to tap, but I need to Twisting Nether first, so that I pull the Void Lord from deck. I believe I need to tap because I need to find Gul'dan. Finding Gul'dan is the only chance that I have. And even that is probably not going to be enough. Yeah, I couldn't burn the right cards. That's what happens. You play control deck against the combo deck, and sometimes you just don't get the right stuff. If he runs Alexstrasza, this has to be a Malydrid. What went wrong in this game for me? Would I need another demonic project to have a chance? Too bad I got a demon that damages me. So I go down to 16, then I can get to 21. Getting to 21 is not enough. He plays Malygos, then he plays double Moonfire is 12. It's 19 with double Moonfire, and so technically I am alive in some cases by playing this, because this takes me to 21. Because sometimes he has 19, but sometimes he has more. So I needed to get that Gul'dan. I needed the demonic project to hit something more important. Which turn did he play the Florist? He played the Florist like on 7. He has another Florist, what? I haven't seen double Florist before. Oh. Well, that's strong. I don't think I can Twisting Nether this board. Let's silence the Florist and play Doomsayer. Is Malygos Druid running double Florist nowadays? Wow. That's truly something.
I'm almost out of cards.
I guess the Malygos Druid is running double Florist then. I did not see that coming. Is that common? How common is that? Double Florist, wow. That was... He didn't even have Malygos in hand when he played the first Florist. Let's see. Hey, would you suggest any good decks for Paladin that's not odd? I haven't played Paladin in these 2 days yet. There hasn't been much time. So, I don't know. Even Paladin was good. I played Even Paladin to Legend last season. Uable says don't tap. But if it's Tempo Mage and I don't tap, I probably have, yeah. I don't know, I just feel like I can't beat any sort of mage with this. But hardly anyone is playing mage, so in general it shouldn't really matter. With the Loot Hoarder out there, I probably should have tapped last turn. Oh, I need to tap this turn. What kind of mage plays Loot Hoarder even? I don't know. 8 cards in hand. I can go to 9 cards in hand. It's fine. Picking up Void Lord obviously is not that great.
The end is coming.
Interesting. So I could silence the Doomsayer. I don't want to burn a card, so I have to throw away a card anyway. I don't want to deny him from drawing, because I want him to draw cards. I don't want to throw away a Giggling Inventory. It is some kind of control mage. This confused me, this Loot Hoard. I could buff my spell stones. I'm just so very confused about what he's playing. I don't know. He still some freeze mages now with Boomstays at. Who knows? There can always be freeze mages. So it is some kind of big spell mage. Yeah, I can't beat big spell mage with this, I don't think. So this is a loss. Can't help it. At least he didn't have a Geist on 6. Oh, Lunas. Okay, this is Gara's deck. And I managed to draw the second Void Lord just when I was about to play Lackey into Pact. That feels bad. That feels pretty bad. Yeah, I needed that Lackey and Pact, but I couldn't get it. Now that Pocket Clash was played, it's pretty much impossible to win, yeah. And then he found the Geist too. He had the Geist already last turn. I think he needed to play the Geist last turn. Oh well. Maybe he didn't. 9 cards in hand. He has the Polymorphs. And now I can't polymorph. No, I can't pack the Void Lord. I can't pack the Void Lord. He can polymorph both Void Lords. I suppose this will be impossible. I suppose so. Yeah, that is the assumption anyway. But this will be impossible. Is there any reason to continue playing? Let's play for a while, see what happens. I'll try to make the turns a little bit faster, and not think so hard, because it's unlikely that thinking is going to do any good. So there will be at least 2 polymorphs. Maybe he has only drawn 1 polymorph so far. I need to try to play Voidlord into Voidlord and hope that second polymorph is at the bottom. Because that would leave something for Gul'dan to resurrect, which is the kind of the way to win. His Jaina is in the very bottom. He only got 1 polymorph. I found a Sacrificial Pact. Well, I guess that needs to be used then. But even getting that back from Gul'dan, he can just polymorph it then. He also had Jaina on 9. He has made some very weird plays. Not playing ineffectively, but still having had enough time. There's the Gul'dan. Need to play the Gul'dan. Thank you for the support. Let's see if there's going to be any... Let's see if there's going to be another polymorph now. No, but he got Frostmourne from the Lich King too, yeah. Is there a way through that? Well, Godfrey clears this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, even Defile clears this. So I guess we're defiling now.
So many bloody
Hitting him in the face a little bit. What if I just play nothing? I think I will play the Doomsayer. He has the polymorph left. He has a couple of... Voodoo dolls left. Yeah, I know. I just want to see what he has. I'm interested in seeing what he has. He has Alexstrasza. And he can get a counter spell. Or he could get a... He could also get a Spellbender. Two, 4 is not enough. So I need to play the Demonic Project into the potential counter spell. There goes the counter spell. So then I can Siphon Soul the Alex. And I can eat that one too. Yeah, he has minions, and he has Voidlord in the Frostmourne. Like, that's pretty solid. Now he realized that, okay, he needs to move with that. So I'm still pinging face for now. Is there a world in which I can ping face enough to win? I'm intrigued. Oh, that Artificer probably means that you can just get too much armor going. And he holds on to the Voidlord in that. If I give him a Godfrey too, that's pretty bad. Well, I can do Hellfire and then Spellstone and ping there. But I guess this is not going to work out. That Frostmourne was pretty solid. Anti-Magic Shell would have maybe been even better, but can't go that much wrong with the Frostmourne. I'm interested that he wants to draw more though. But I will run out of removal. Yeah, I'm running out of removal. He has a Keysmith left. I guess he has something like Sindragosa. All hard removal I have is left, so Voodoo Doll after the Twisting Nether. I need to get a God Flicker clear on that one, right? I probably don't have enough. And Godfrey is going to be turned into a water elemental too. Yeah, I can't use the Godfrey. What if he has the 9 mana card? Alana. Godfrey will be turned into water elemental, so I'm dead to Alana. Am I always just dead to Alana? And what are the minions? Sindragosa? Godfrey will be turned into a water elemental.
My hunger grows.
Howl and Defile. No. I think I'll use the Godfrey now. This sets it up so that I can do Defile next turn. Kickling Ping Defile. I don't think that's strong enough either. That was a very strange play. I'm very dead to Alana. Does he have that one? Any outs against that? The moment I use Twisting Nether, I'm dead to Alana. For sure. But yeah, I can do Voodoo Doll Defile here. Then I can kill the Water Elemental. But does he have too much of a health advantage? He might have too much health advantage. I think he does. There's the Alana. I think that advantage is just too much. I can Twisting Nether the Alana. But I'm not catching up fast enough. We're running out of cards. He has... I'm gonna pull him off that, yeah. That's pretty sweet. I would desperately need to burn a card from his deck still. Yes, Voodoo Dolls. Does he just have too much? I have to burn a card from him. And I have to start eating that one.
I'm out of cards.
He has 2 Voodoo Dolls, 2 Dragon's Furies, and 1 other card. Right. Blizzard. No, he can't have all of that stuff. He can't have 2 Voodoo Dolls, Blizzard, 2 Dragon's Furies, Meteor, Flame Strike.
I must decide.
What does he have? I don't know. I don't know what his remaining cards are. I'm not sure if there's Voodoo Dolls. All I know is that there's at least 1 dragon. There has to be 2 Dragon's Furies. Are all the remaining cards AoE pieces? Or is there something else still left? Doomsay last turn probably would have been decent too.
The time is now.
Yeah, maybe I should have done that. I'm just... Now he can trade and ping the Waterla for a new one. Yeah, but that's fine. I don't mind that.
I'm almost out of cards.
No, I just don't know what's going on.
Time is now.
What happened and why? What are those 5 cards? I want to know what those 5 cards are. Sacrificial back that. Maybe he could have 11. What if I go Hellfire into Doomsayer? This one goes... I guess not twisting Nether badly. Because he has that Soul Infusion card there. It's looking to me more like Spellstone badly on the 4-3. Alternatively, I could save even the Spellstone and just go with the Giggling Inventor. No, Giggling Inventor is better later. Oh, I can use the smaller Spellstone. That's sweet. Let's do that. And then we pull the Void Lord. I knew I had 2 Void Lords left in the deck, so there was no way I'm not getting a Void Lord. Even though I tapped. If I had only 1 Void Lord in the deck, I would have needed to trade first and tap after. Got the Soul Infusion on the good target. Playing pretty conservatively with his resources, I like that. I like that a lot. So if I simply Twisting Nether here, I kill all of this stuff. What other options do I have? If I play Voodoo Doll Defile, that deals 1 and a 2, and then the Void Lord dies, killing the Saronite Chain Gang. And there will be 3/1/3s against a 4/4. But I will have Twisting Nether left in the hand. But the 3/1/3s might die. Then if I Twisting Nether, I'm open to being charged at. I guess I still go for that line. We kill that and then we tap last. And then we... Can I play the Gnoferado? Yes, I can. Woohoo! Managed to play the Gnoferado too. In that turn I probably should have tapped first, because there were cards that could change my mind. But when I had decided on my plays, it was so late that I was concerned that I would not have enough time to get everything done. So I felt like I needed to tap there. Tap last so that I'm guaranteed that I get my play done. Because I was concerned that I would fail my play if I tap first and start to rethink it. Sometimes you have to do suboptimal things if you have already done suboptimal things. So I could try to Demonic Project his stuff, but I'm not sure if that's going to be good enough. Spellstone is 5, so I can deal with both of these rather nicely. Then I can either tap or I can play the Giggling Inventor. And I think at this point I still prefer to get more resources, so I go with the tap. And then I will go with the Spellstone over here. And I can either keep a 2/2 or I can keep a 1/2 taunt. I think in this case I prefer to keep the 2/2. I've already seen one Doom God, and at 19 health I'm not overly concerned about my health total. 2/2 has some more chances, even though deck is Skeleton buffed, so Kobold Librarian is just about the card that it can hit. 5/5 and a 6/6. How concerned do I have to be? I don't think I have to be too concerned. I can let him put more stuff on this board. And I can go down to 17 in search for Gul'dan. Only finding Dark Pacts though. So we go all hello on him. He has both Soulfires left and he has a Doom God left. What is that Soulfire? That was ugly. But I don't mean that in any good way. That was very, very ugly. Do I want to tap some more? I mean, he has Doom God left. If he finds Doom God, he's going to play the Doom God. Doom God is going to deal 6 to me, but that is the only remaining charge minion. And both Soulfires are gone. I can afford to tap here. I just hit face and I'll play the top deck Twisting Nether. He's looking for the Doom God. If this is Doom God, he plays it now. If it's not, he taps, looks for the Doom God, sees if there's an opportunity to play it. So far no opportunity. Well, there is actually an opportunity right here. I don't seem to be too good at finding Gul'dan. So that is 8 damage. I can play Void Lord here. I would also play the Giggling Inventor. Makes little difference, right? Am I always committed to twisting next turn? I'm not. I can play the Void Lord. He doesn't run silence. Sooner or later he will find the Doom God. After Doom God I will twisting. Okay. So Doom God is coming down this turn, but it's not getting through. It ensures an empty board, but ultimately that's going to be irrelevant. That's a win. Yep, that's a win indeed. I can even dark pack both of my minions and then twisting. Just to emphasize the health difference between Mecha Jaraxxus and the punny little warlock known as Gul'dan. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.